Closing time, James. Last call. For England, James.
As I said before, to call Alec Trevelyan Bond's Moriarty is not really an accurate comparison. To recap, a Moriarty is an equal and an opposite. Trevelyan, on the other hand, is something of a distorted mirror image, a dark side of Bond, if you will. Trevelyan was the son of Leanne's Cossacks. His parents were betrayed by the British government and transported back to Russia, where they would be executed as traitors. Trevelyan, only a child at the time, was raised in England, where he would work for the British Secret Service, only to fake his death and become a major player of the Russian criminal underworld under the pseudonym Yanis. Up till now, very few Bond villains have ever had such a rich backstory, and more importantly, short of our number one, very few of them legitimately affected Bond on a personal level. Bond is no stranger to killing traitors, but when one of them turns out to be a friend, it ups the stakes to a story significantly. It's usually so easy for Bond to get the job done, as he doesn't normally have something personal at stake. So this is one of the rare times that Bond could very well be emotionally compromised. Leading up to this point, if Yanis had turned out to be any other man, Bond would probably have executed them on sight and accomplished the mission in no time. But this was a friend. Someone who actually knew Bond so well that he was able to anticipate his moves leading up to this meeting point. Bond can usually keep his emotions in check while on the job, and that's what separates him from Trevelyan. Trevelyan's motives entirely stem from his emotions. He's fueled by his rage, the rage of his parents being betrayed by the very government he was deluded into fighting for. This was more than enough motivation to engineer a plot to collapse the world economy and destroy London using an EMP satellite. Bond, being the cold, efficient agent that he is, forces himself to focus on the job and treat Trevelyan as nothing more than another target. This was a surrogate brother to him, one that he ostensibly left to die on a mission. In the climax, when they finally have it out, Bond can't help but let it be personal, which is why Bond coldly professes that he takes personal satisfaction in killing Alec in the end, which hints at the idea that if Bond didn't have Queen and Country to fight for, what kind of monster could he become? Well, it's safe to say Alec Trevelyan is a pretty strong hint.
For England, James? No. For me. Ah!